So a few months ago I released the song Strong, and it's done okay. People have danced to it, people have enjoyed it, made memes out of it, all of that. But as a creator of a song where I'm calling myself strong, I kind of got to put my money where my mouth is. So here we go, 151 Pokemon, we're seeing which of them I can beat in a fight. I'm just saying, dude, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to flex, well, I mean I am trying to flex, but I'm just saying, dude. Starting, Bulbasaur, little lettuce head, pull that off, clap, dude. Ivysaur, same deal, easy curb stomp. Look, obviously with Ivysaur, I'm not just gonna be like walk in there, take his thing off. He's freaking huge. Like, look at this guy, dude. You know what the best cure for leaves are? Fire. Easy, dude. A little Molotov cocktail. It's cooked, dude. Literally cooked. Win with strategy. Now we got Charmander. I think that's an easy curb stomp. He's got a little bit of fire there, but like, you put out that fire in the whole Charizard line and the Pokemon just die. So he's not going to do much issue. Charmeleonaire, same deal, dude. I mean, he's got a bit of scratching, but like, keep in mind I am 6'4", so now we have Charizard with strategy. I could take a Charizard, I could do it. I mean, the flying thing is a bit like annoying, but it's just like annoying because again, that's where the strategy comes in. I mean, you come up with a Super Soaker, dodge a few of his fire blasts, hit his little fire on the back, take him out. I think with a bit of strategy, I got that in the bag. All right, here we go. Squirtle, please. Squirtle, kick a turtle. Easy, dude. Same thing, Wartortle. Wartortle is just angry Squirtle, is what it is. You can be angry all you want. I'm clapping those cheeks, dude. Kick a turtle. But now we got Blastoise. And see that, dude, this is the thing. I think a Blastoise is a 50-50. He's a turtle, so it's like defensive. Like, I don't know how you could beat Catids on your back. Similar size to Venusaur. Dude, I think I'm getting 2025 Jake pulled by a Blastoise. So, bad news. However, we got Caterpie. That's an easy clap. Step on a bug. I could step on a bug. I could step on his little brother as well. And Butterfree. Dude, are you kidding me? A Butterfree, a butterfly. What is a butterfly doing to me? Big Nuff Jar. I'll clap his little second evolutionary line as well. Bam, bam. Easy clap. But the older brother might be a bit tricky for me. And boys, I don't think I'm taking on a Beedrill that easily. Bit of strategy, though. I think I can take it out. You can smoke him out with a bit of fire. Bees, they sting you once, they're dead. I mean, you just like, wasp dead. So I'm clapping Beedrill. Back to easy curb stomp, though. We got ourselves Pidgey, easy curb stomp. Pidgeot. See, flying starts to get pretty annoying when they get a bit of strength to them because, like, I could take on a bird in real life, dude. But it'll be very annoying and I might not 100% win if it's this strong. But enough strategy. Punch a bird out the sky. I could do it. But that said, Pidgeot, I don't think I'm taking on a Pidgeot. I think that's a 50-50. He doesn't have the same weaknesses that a Charizard has. I got no access to electricity to knock him out the sky. Probably throw rocks at him, but like, dude, you gotta throw some pretty big rocks to hit a bird. I think I could do it, but a smart Pidgeot might take me on. So I'm thinking a Pidgeot, that's a 50-50. Rattata though, I could take on a rat. Just ask my little sister. Rattata, the bigger cousin. Yeah, easy, I could take on a rat, dude. You ever seen Ratatouille? I'll have him cooking me meals. I'm just saying, dude. Pharaoh, easy curb stomp on that. And then Spearow, I could be mixing those up, but Spearow, same thing as Pidgeot. Literally same design, dude. It'll be a bit of a 50-50. I can take him out, snap his neck, is what it is. But I land a bit of a punch him out the sky, take him on. Ekans. Sea snake, dude, like, I mean, they're poison type. And this little guy here, I could take him on with some strategy, but like, they get a good bite off and then you're kind of poisoned and then you're cooked. So win with strategy, but with Arbok, I think that's a technical loss. First of the game. And the reason why is because I would win, Stomper, all of this, take it down, and then I'd be poisoned and I'd get clapped with the poison. So I don't think there's a way for me to realistically wholeheartedly win. I gotta be quick enough for the bite, but this thing's quick as a snake is what it is. Yeah, I think technically I lose there. A Pikachu. I would beat the shit out of Pikachu. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about their mascots. I don't care about nothing, dude. Pikachu, easy clap. Raichu, however, evolved. I think I could win with his strategy though. It just dodges thunder attacks. Its lightning tail might hit me hard, but bit of strategy. Take him out. Throw some sand at him. All of this sort of stuff. Sandshrew, bit defensive, but that's an easy curb stop. It's a little sand rat. It's got the claws, it's got the back, so just kind of avoid that and then like step on it, take it down. Bit of strategy. I'll take him out. Nidorine or Nidoran, the girl Nidoran. Yep, easy curb stomp, take him out. His little brother, easy curb stomp as well. These things are tiny. I can take him out pretty easily. Few punches in, few kicks is what it is. Nidoqueen, however, it's poison type, so it's gonna poison me, but I'm a similar size. I think I would 50-50 her. There's not much strategy I can come up with. It'll just be like a brute force situation. She just got that chonk, and I could take on that chonk, but I might not always be able to take on that chonk, so bit of a 50-50. Add same thing with the boy evolution line, Nidoking, 50-50. Now we got Clefable. I am beating the shit out of this Clefairy as well. I am absolutely curb stomping, easy claps, and his little older cousin, dude. I'm curb stomping both of them. I don't care. These little magical fairies are getting curb stomped. Vulpix, fire type, but I think that's another easy curb stomp. Step on its little head there. However, dude, okay, so it's evolution Ninetales. Thing with Ninetales, in the lore, it actually says Ninetales is a vengeful Pokemon known to curse those who mistreat it. Ninetales will also curse anyone who wakes up by grabbing its many tails. This curse can last up to 1,000 years. I think I could beat a Ninetales. I really think if a Ninetales came up to me, I would win that encounter. I'm just saying. But obviously it would be like, oh, you're like mistreating me, dude. Yeah, whatever. 1,000-year curse. I think I would just like technically lose. Easy. But we're back to easy curb stomp. Jigglypuff, little singing. She can sing all she wants. I'm clapping those cheeks. Same thing for a little chubby little older brother. Clapping both their cheeks. They can watch, is what it is. Same thing for this Zubat. As annoying as it is, I'm clapping that Zubat. What's a Zubat? I can punch a bat. Its older cousin though, bit of strategy would be involved. I'm throwing rocks at it, dude. Bats hate rocks. It's running away. I clap it when it's running. I think that's a win with strategy. Oddish, easy curb stomp, step on this little plant, step on its older brother. The Vulpix as well. You grab the Vulpix top, grab the Vulpix bottom, bam, pull it off. Easy curb stomp. Next, we got Paris, dude. The Parasect, then its older cousin. I think both of them, easy curb stomp. Look at these guys, dude. Alright, same with this little bug here. Easy curb stomp as well. We're stepping on heads. We're knocking them out. We're taking out his moth cousin, wing by wing. It can watch. We got Diglett and Dugtrio. I don't know what these guys are. There's all these rumors about what they are underneath the ground or whatever, so that's like a concern. Pretty easily Diglett's gone. The thing is though, I could take on one Diglett, but could I take on 3 Diglets? They're popping out, you know, they go boop, 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 boop. I think I would need a bit of strategy. I think I would need to be dodging. I think I would need to be fighting. They might have an edge somewhere, but I think with enough strategy I could take this guy out. Meowth, I could kick a cat. There, I said it. I said it. And I could kick an even bigger cat. Up next. Wait, what's this, dude? What's this? A confused little duckling? Dude, are you kidding me? This guy as well. Yeah, we're taking out edgy Psyductus Blue. Mankey, just a little monkey. This monkey fights harder than that monkey, so that's gone. Just a bigger monkey. I can fight an even bigger monkey. This Fire Dog, Growlithe, yep, easy clap, not much explanation. Small little fire dog, step on it, is what it is. However, its big older cousin, the thing is, these things are huge, they're fast, they're breathing fire, they're doing the most. I think if I came up against a dog that's basically the size of me, I'm getting cooked. Unfortunate is what it is. Alright, this small little tadpole, easy curb stomp. This tadpole, easy curb stomp. This stronger, angrier tadpole, easily curb stomp. They're all just tadpoles. None of them are frogs yet, dude. They never evolved from being tadpoles. So I'm just saying, they're gone, dude. Get out of here. Same with this little psychic baby, like it's Stranger Things. Season 1 is what it is. This guy is smart and is strong. I don't think it takes much strategy for me to take him. I am a mentally strong person as well as physically strong. I can take psychic attack. His spoon isn't going to do much damage in terms of being a weapon as well. Yeah. Easy clap. This guy, however, here, Alakazam, in the lore, it has a 5,000 IQ. Now, I have a science degree. I'm a pretty smart guy. I'm just saying, dude. But 5,000 IQ, he'd just be thinking a lot. What could he possibly think of to beat me? I don't know. Again, mentally strong. He's got 2 spoons as well as a combat weapon. Not very good. So I think I can win, but with strategy, because he can think of a lot of ways to beat me. Now we've got our fighting type here. This little guy, take him out. This little blue belt, I think I can take him out as well. No question. But I think as soon as you start to have 4 muscly arms and I've got 2 muscly arms, I would start to need to strategize, dude. And again, I got a science degree. I'm not saying that to flex. I'm saying I'm pretty smart. I could think of a way to beat a 4-arm Machamp. I mean, I could crypto scam him. This is where I would start to use my brains over brawn. I think I can win with strategy. This little leaf thing, poison type, you're gone. You're gone too. Look at his face, dude. He is shocked He's shocked that we're even talking about him. I'm just saying, dude. Who we got next? We've got Venus Flytrap. I don't think he's got a chance. Bit of fire. Flame him up. He's only got one move, realistically, which is trap you in that little thing. I don't think I'm scared of that, dude. I don't think I could avoid that pretty easily. That's a curb stomp. We got a jellyfish. Unevolved form, I could pretty easily curb stomp is what it is. But this big, huge box jellyfish, a million tentacles, I think I'm getting clapped, dude. Look at all these stingers, dude. Look at all of these stingers. Jellyfish have no brain. They just have stinger. They just know pain. I don't know what I'm doing about this. I think that evolved form is going to clap my cheeks, dude. I think I got no chance. I'm just saying, I couldn't think of a possible way to beat this big ass jellyfish. This rock, I could step on a rock easy. This rock's a bit bigger. I think I would need to start strategizing and a rock this size. And this size, I think I would technically lose. I think I could hurt it for sure. It's got a little head there, poke its eyes, all of this. But technically, I would lose. We got Fire Pony. I think a Fire Pony, I would need a bit of strategy, bring a bit of water or whatever. But it's still a pony. They're still pretty fast. Mega Fire Pony, same thing. I can like avoid the bird, throw some water at it type of thing. We're looking at about a 50-50. Little Slowpoke. I'm clapping that cheek, dude. I'm clapping those cheeks slowly. Slowpoke, except it's got a thing on its tail. Are you kidding? Alright, we got Mr. Magnets. Pull those magnets off. Now we've got 3 magnets. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit trickier. I got like 6 magnets to take off. And then 3 screws to unscrew. And so I'm taking one off. The other one's got me. But I think with a bit of strategy, like put metal at one side, put metal at the other side so they're like frozen in place, and then you can like start to disassemble. Bit of strategy, I can take out 3 magnets. Little bird, I can take out this bird. I can take out this bird pretty easily as well. But could I take out 3 birds? I have to like confuse 2 of the heads, rip one of the head off, and then when the heads are confused, start ripping the other heads off. I think a bit of strategy, I could take it out. I could punch a seal, I could punch a dugong. Easy claps, no question. What are you doing? Bit of sewage, I could just like wash some sludge away is what it is. Get a hose, very accessible to me. Even bigger sludge, muck, bit of hose, gets the muck right off. Bit of elbow grease. Cloyster, you do not want to know what I'm doing to these guys. Ghosts. Now, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. So easy curb stomp on this one. Easy curb stomp on this one. Gengar, on the other hand, he can actually start to possess people. He can start to mess with my mind. So, I mean, again, mentally strong. But if he comes back and say, my high school crush, you broke my heart, dude, it might mess me up a little bit. I might be like, oh shit, dude, why did you do that? And then she might be like, blah, blah, blah. But it's actually Gengar saying blah, blah, blah. And it's just like psychologically tricking me. I think I would need a bit of strategy. I would need to know, okay, I'm going up against a Gengar. Whatever's going on, just ignore it. It's just trying to get into my mind. I can take him on. I mean, you saw what happened with Vecna. He got clapped by a bunch of children. But I might need to strategize. So we're with strategy. But we got ourselves a huge boulder the size of Charizard. There's just like a million boulders. Like, I don't know what I would do against an Onix. I'm not gonna lie. I think if an Onix is coming at me, there's not much I can really do. I think I'm getting Jake pulled. Drowsy. The thing with Drowsy is it's super sleepy. Bam, easy curb stomp. I can take on a snoozy boy. But we got Hypno. Try Hypnotize me. That's about it. Is a one-trick pony. I'll be easily curb stomping him. His little yo-yo. Don't get hypnotized. It's that easy, dude. Crab. I could stomp a crab. I could step on an angry crab even easier, dude. We got Voltorb and Electrode. I think Voltorb, you just kick him away. Electrode's gonna be a bit heavier though, so you can't just kick him away, but he might explode on me. So you need to sort of game the explosion so you're just out of the radius. So I think a bit of strategy. I got Electrode out of Psychic Eggs. Yeah, you kidding me? Psychic Eggs. I'm beating Psychic Eggs in a fight, dude. I do not care. We got the Psychic Coconut. Yeah, I think I would need a bit of strategy to beat Psychic Coconuts. And like a grown man taking on a tree, I can take down a tree. But if the tree's psychic and try to attack me at the same time, I might not be able to take out that tree. Dodge Coconuts. Yeah, I think a bit of strategy. This Pokemon in the lore is like traumatized by its dead mom. That's his whole thing. So look, man, I'm gonna be real. You gotta get over that trauma if you want to be considered a fighter. I mean, I'm just saying, dude. Look, I'm sorry about what happened. Nobody can make it better, but like in terms of a fight, I'm sorry, you gotta go. His little throwing evolution. Yeah, I mean, there's so bones, dude. You may as well be bringing a spoon. Now we got Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Thing is, they are modeled on Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. I think I could take them out as well because their whole thing is fighting, and I'm a pretty smart guy. But I think I would need strategy. I could take him out. We got Lickitung. It's gonna try to lick me. That's his whole lore. I'm unsettled by Lickitung. wrong the more I think about this Pokemon, but you gotta go. We got like Toxic Cloud number 1, big, and then Wheezing. I can take out Toxic Clouds. They can't do much to me. I can do a lot to them. We got Rhyhorn again, Rock. In the lore, if you consider me a fighting type and I'm fighting rocks, they're good, but me, Nuffjar, in a real situation, would take out a big rock. So I think I would just technically lose again because I couldn't take out this. And then it gets a bit more of a stat line going. I think he's cooking me. Okay. Now we got Chansey, the healing Pokemon. Healing others. That made me chuckle. Up next we have Tangler. And Tangler, unfortunately, I'm untangling this Pokemon. Kangaskhan, I mean, it's a mum protecting its babies, right? It's very big. It's like Charizard sizes again. I think this is about a 50-50 because it's going to have a lot of aggression to protect its newborn. It's basically a big kangaroo, but I'm Australian. We can take out kangaroos. That's what we do. That's our thing. So I'm thinking win with strategy. I got the Australian advantage. So we got a Seahorse, dude. I could take out a Seahorse. I could take out an angrier Seahorse. Easy. Goldeen, I could take out a fish with a horn. I could also take out an even bigger fish with a horn. Starmie, I'm taking out a starfish. Dude, I'm taking out a bigger starfish as well. Double starfish, single starfish. Bring all your starfishes, dude. I don't care. I'm taking them out. I'm also taking out this little mime, dude. Mimes aren't a thing anymore, boss. I have not seen a mime street perform in years, dude. You are a thing of the past, an entertainer of the past. Scyther, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This bug, I could pull its little slashy things off pretty easily. Thing is, I need to distract it. So, bit of strategy, take it out. Jinx, what you are, I don't know what you're modeled off. You're like a girl that kisses people and tries to make them fall in love with you. That's the thing. I'm curb stomping. Okay, Electabuzz, dude. Electabuzz would have a similar fate as Raichu. Strategy, rocks, rubber gloves, all of that. Magmar, similar fate as Charizard. You take out the Fire Tail, it's gone. Pinstar, I'm actually not afraid of bugs. It's got the little thingies. It gets that between my neck, I'm cooked. So I would definitely not have the easiest fight in the world, but I think with a bit of strategy, I just dodge, I duck, I dive, we've gone. You got the Bull. I'm a bit of a matador myself. I'm just saying, dude, I have visited Spain in my life. I've seen what they do. I reckon I can emulate that with a bit of strategy, like Magikarp, easy curb stomp. Gyarados. All these fish here, I could pull them out of the ocean that I could easily clump. I'm not pulling a Gyarados out of the ocean anytime soon. It's just one long water worm. And the thing with one long water worm is chop it in half. If I don't chop it in half, it's very fast and it's going to cook me. I think I could take a Gyarados, but I think it's a 50-50. Man, Lapras, the thing with Lapras is choke it out. Bit of strategy, I can take a Lapras. Ditto is me. Wait, except for one thing. See, before we get ahead of ourselves, it doesn't have my science degree, doesn't have my music career, my YouTube, doesn't have Latinas dancing to his songs, doesn't have you subscribing. It can't make the decisions that I can make. Physically, we're a match, but mentally, I got the edge. Eevee, I'm kicking Eevee, dude. I'm taking Eevee out. I'm sorry, Eevee fairs. We got a Vaporeon. There's some degenerate memes about Vaporeon. I don't want to talk about too much. We keep things PG here. We keep things easily curb stomped here. The biggest problem I'd have is it would probably like it. Final reveal at the end. But now we got this Thunder. I think if I get Electric Shock, that's fine, dude. Fire, I'm taking it out pretty easily. Porygon, this thing's tiny, man-made, kind of goofy, not gonna lie. I'm taking out Porygon. I'm taking out this little ancient slug. I'm taking out this little slug. Lord Helix, our Lord and Savior. I gotta do this as a respect to Twitch Plays Pokemon. The Kabutops line, first little bug is getting cooked, but then this little slashy thing is very fast. If it misses its first few things, I could knock it out, wear it down. About a 50-50. Alright, Aerodactyl. It's a big flying rock, dude. I don't think I could win against a big flying rock like this. Technically lose, dude, because I just can't beat a big rock. Snorlax. Could I beat Snorlax in a fight? It's big and chunky. It's kind of like a sumo wrestler. So the question is, could I beat a sumo wrestler in a fight? I get belly flopped, I'm cooked. I get a few punches in, it's cooked. I mean, I'm sure it could take a beating, but I could dish one out. I think we're looking at about a 50-50 Snorlax. These birds, Cold Bird, I think I could take a Cold Bird. Bit of strategy involved, being a bit of like malted cocktail type thing. I think I could take out the Ice Bird. Thunderbird, Zapdos, my personal favorite Pokemon. It's got the claws, it's got the big, it's got the thunder, it's very fast. Yeah, I think I'm getting cooked by him. We got the fire legendary, Moltres himself, actually gonna be a bit harder to kill than Charizard. I think we get Moltres in a room. That room is hot, it's breathing a lot of fire onto me, it's bothering me, it's being a bit of a nuisance. I'm trying to throw water at it. I think we're looking at a technical loss because I would get burnt, I would get tired out by trying to fight it, and I don't think I would be that very effective against it. So I think Moltres would unfortunately have me. Dratini, are you kidding me? Easy curb stomp. Little cousin, easy curb stomp. Alright, Dragonite. It's a dragon type. You read any folklore, the hero slays the dragon. That's the whole thing. So with a bit of strategy, I would slay this dragon. I am the hero. Mewtwo up next. I'm gonna do Mew first. So Mew, could I beat Mew in a fight? Mew is like every Pokemon DNA, so it can access all of these Pokemon's powers in some way, shape or form, but it's still just one little creature. It can only access those powers once or whatever, but it's still pretty strong. It can levitate around the place or whatever, but it's also not very smart. It just goes mew mew mew. That's this whole thing. I think I could win. I could beat this tiny little thing with a bit of strategy. Now, big finale. Could I beat Mewtwo in a fight? Thing is, dude, it is stronger than Alakazam. It absolutely cooked Ash when Ash ran at him. I could beat Ash in a fight. To take out a Mewtwo is you practice, you learn, you figure it out. You know, okay, I got prep time. I'm coming up against the Mewtwo, Cerulean Cave. I'm walking in there. Me, my swagger. I got a lot of juice. I got a lot of sauce. Mewtwo used to be top dog. Now we got all these legendaries going around. Fire God, Sun God, every god. I think Mewtwo has taken a bit of a beating from his top dog status. So his ego a bit bruised. I'm walking in there full swagger, dude. Full swagger, top of my game, Cerulean Cave, beaten Elite Four by myself, clocked all these Pokemon. Psychic attacks, it's throwing boulders at me with its flying its tail at me, iron tailing me. You know, I'm dodging those iron tails because I've trained. Then I'm throwing sand in its eyes. It's blinded. We got no more Mewtwo. So with his ego bruised, his eyes blinded, his tail cooked, no more boulders around. I think with enough strategy, I'm taking out Mewtwo. Is what it is. I'm just way too strong. With that said, my final tier list. This was fun. Bye.